FBI agents investigating the hacking of Sony Pictures have met with a private security firm that believes the whole thing may have been an inside job. Their evidence points to former Sony employees, not North Korea. Here's Margaret Brennan.
The Obama administration continues to blame North Korea for the hack of Sony Pictures. But State Department spokesman Jeff Rathke acknowledged today that the DPRK, as North Korea is known, may not have acted alone.
It's possible that some assets outside of the DPRK might have been involved, but that doesn't change the conclusion about the DPRK's responsibility.
In recent days, the FBI met with multiple cybersecurity firms who suggested that North Korea might have outsourced the attack or had its hackers working from outside the country. Another firm, Norse, suggested the hackers might have had inside help. It pointed to a woman who calls herself Lena and claims to be connected with the Guardians of Peace, who took credit for the Sony hack. Norse believes she worked at Sony in Los Angeles for 10 years until leaving the company this past May. Norse's Kurt Stamberger spoke first with CBS News last week.
We are very confident that this was not an attack masterminded by North Korea, and that insiders were key to the implementation and success of one of the most devastating attacks in history.
Cybersecurity consultant Ken Van Wyck says what makes pinpointing the hackers so tricky is that they can mask their identities.
You can traverse through the internet, jumping from one place to another very, very easily, which essentially hides your tracks. And you can make it look like somebody else did it. You can make it very difficult for the investigators to find you. It's very easy for the attackers to not get found.
Cyber experts tell CBS News that it's really only the government that has the type of far-reaching access to determine who carried this out. And Nora, as for the firm hired by Sony Pictures to investigate, they think North Korea is the culprit. But as for how the hacking was carried out, that's still being probed.
All right, more to see there. Margaret Brennan, thank you.